Right, and we are doing short stream to finish the quest for the mount, as it's only like 2 quests away or so from being finished, as we'll be traveling for work the next week, and then as far as I understand the period of the promotion would already be over, so in that respect it's also good idea to finish it off tonight, even if started a bit later due to preparing otherwise for travel. So hopefully at least some watch this after the fact and see the finish, as otherwise would continue with better time, but the promotion will then be over. So let's get the mount now and continue in a week or slightly under a week otherwise. So let's move towards the game here, and as we see, we should repair pretty much every item. So let's first of all take the Griffin back up and find, apparently there's a repair thing available there, which of course, as we expired quite a few times, we pretty much lost durability on pretty much every item. So in that respect, kind of need to find at least the map would show a still upwards apparently. So let's take the portal then. Alright, good. Right. At least there's a forge here, so yeah, here we do have a master siege smith. Repair all items. Good chunk of change certainly to repair all items, but there we go. Looks much more impressive with like all the glowy bits, as we can see from the character view. Looks considerably more impressive. So then we need to get back down. So take the portal, then take the Griffin, and then wonder where we are actually supposed to go. Or more like, is it again Griffin? Not Griffin from here at least, so would imagine it's again the portal first. At least if it would. At least if it would agree to take us back down. Mildly confused, so going to most probably log out and log back in, and maybe it would work, because I do think that oh, hello there, Kamu. Good to see you at this late hour, as it was only a couple of quests away so going to finish the quest. Yeah, I'm aware that there seem to be some kind of intermittent connection problems. So it works as it works. It seems to reconnect reliably and drops no frames when it's connected, but it seems to disconnect quite repeatedly. So let's try again. If it would agree to, if it would even agree to log out. Kind of confused. Because even pushing the button to log out does nothing, so actually even pushing the button to exit the game does nothing. Would seem that the game somehow dislikes this one currently. Alright, let's see. Ah, hello there, Tika. Great to see you. You also get the wave. And then we probably restart the game because it doesn't really agree to work quite as intended. So let's show the elegant shooter for a while and start the game again, as it has decided to not really function as intended. There we go. Launch the game again and have another try at it. Now we also look much more impressive with the repaired equipment, so end the world and try again. The amount of bugs with the there we go. Now we can switch back to the game view here, as it seems to agree to work again. Yes, now even the portal agreed to work. So we can take the Griffin back down and then wander where we should go. The game again decided to actually function good. So let's see from the quest list. So we should go to the Bowman Mill. Let's see, is this visible on the map? Not exactly.
The light has
Alright, that allowed us to zoom out, which wasn't really what was desired. So we should find find the Bowman Mill then. So let's just walk through the village first.
Come to me, Crusaders. I will remake you.
Havenshire we certainly got rid of, to say the least. Do know where the harbor was, so let's quickly, actually, as the map. Weekend has gone pretty well, thank you, Kamu would say. Of course, leaving tomorrow already earlier during the day. Earlier during the day, so leaving for 1 week to travel for work, so will be away streaming wise, but not online otherwise, for next week until arrive back on Friday.
There is no light, only darkness.
So we'll be streaming again after this next weekend. So the weekend has been alright otherwise, but of course will be cut a bit short in that respect. Right, the daily is apparently still possible here. Let's see if we have enough Scarlet Crusade skulls for this. Yes, there we go. And let's see if even more, yes. Complete the daily, like quite a few times. There we go, like at least use the supply of skulls. So we need to find the Bowman Mill and report. Unfortunately, the old map system is more or less of very limited utility. Like in the old, in the newer like non-classic World of Warcraft, you just have already like the large map shows the quest location. In addition, like there are areas like where the quest is active, and like here it's you get instructions and then you try to guess where Bowman Mill would be. So there's a lot of destroyed city here, so this was the overlook. From here we could go to the harbor, but let's see, like that way there's also like this way there's apparently only the harbor. So would it then be the other way? Let's see if we can find like useful map of it. Alright, at least there's slightly useful map for so it's actually the other side of the mountains altogether. Alright, that explains. And let's reconnect, like the whole thing is kind of, wouldn't call the connection very successful because it also drops the game every time. So it's actually around here, so we have to take that road like all the way. Will be a bit of walking. So some walking fun for sure. Not this way. So we walk all the way. Apparently this road then. No. Not probably the most. Alright, this is the way. Most reliable navigator. Then through here, yes. There we go, then we just walk and walk. Through the pretty empty township. Alright, and weather changed drastically once we got into the plague lands. Like really good weather at least for that night, like worst weather ever. Alright, so let's keep moving. Seems the quest is up here, so it's quite a bit of walking. Would you imagine there? Alright. Very clearly we can't go there, so actually we can go through here. As we clearly can't cross it that far on the map. At least it looks like this territory is traversable. Clearly there must be some faster way normally, as this is kind of very long a walk. Not that exactly minded, it's technically interesting. Alright, let's again check what the exact position of the quest guy
My son,
was.
my dear, beautiful boy.
Alright. Good night, Camu, and good to have you here as always. So let's keep moving and check. So it's between the kind of two lakelets, the Bowman Mill, so we need to move somewhere here.
From my home and family.
Lakelets, or if those are lakes,
I wish to join you in the war against
they
the
are
undead.
more like apparently memories of.
Sit idle no longer.
Yeah, very clearly they are not lakes. They are more of something that reminds one of that there would have been body of water there at some point. Alright, this should be the way to Bowman Mill. Yes, here's the quest guy. Do not think this was the intended path, but works.
Yes.
Alright, we will squeeze the last remnants of life out of this place. It looks like it for sure. Alright, report to High Lord. I think we already saw him in the other direction, like around here, so let's proceed back.
You were right, Fordring. I did send them in to die. Their lives are meaningless. But yours.
Yep.
How simple it was to draw the great Tyrian Fordring out of hiding. You've left yourself exposed, Paladin. Nothing will save
Or at
you.
least.
That day is not today. Tyrion! Arthas!
What is this?
Your end.
Impossible. This is not over. When next we meet, it won't be on holy ground, Paladin.
Apparently this is like what is supposed to happen, but we have to report somewhere else, it again seems.
We have all been witness to a terrible tragedy. The blood of good men has been shed upon this soil. Honorable knights, slain defending their lives, our lives. And while such things can never be forgotten, we must remain vigilant in our cause. The Lich King must answer for what he has done, and must not be allowed to cause further destruction in our world. I make a promise to you now, brothers and sisters. The Lich King will be defeated. On this day,
it's like that
I
we have to
call
wait
for a union.
for the event to be ready to
Argent
start
Dawn
before
and
we
the
can
Order of the Silver Hand will
report
come together as
them.
one. We will succeed where so
This
many
is
before
clearly
us
like
have
the
failed.
cutscene being played live, so
We will take the fight to Arthas, and we will
imagine
tear
that we
down the
need to
walls of Icecrown.
report when
The Argent Crusade comes for you, Arthas!
So too do the Knights of the Ebon Blade. Although our kind has no place in your world, we will fight to bring an end to the Lich King. This I vow.
and that event is actually done. But if we try to enter the Chapel of Light's Hope, it looks a little worse for the wear, one might say. Alright, now there's acceptable quest guide, so
Obey or be eliminated. By his command. His will be done. His
you
eyes
must
are
choose
upon you with
a
all
reward.
times.
For once that is not a bug. Alright, we choose that. Use Deathgate spell to return to Akherus. Report to. Alright.
Scour the living from this world.
At least it looks impressive to cast. Alright, and then a bit of connection issues. And there we go. So we reconnect also the game. Slay 10 Scots and help kill Patchwork. Return to High Lord. Should you succeed, alright. Is this the teleporter we have to use? Apparently not. So I would think it's this one. Yes. Quite impressive damage numbers.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still retro.
Kind of for the soul because you can cause so much damage.
That ability isn't ready. Not ready yet. That ability isn't ready. I need to get closer. That spell isn't ready. Yeah, that's still retro.
Kind of
That spell isn't
huge
ready.
damage
Yeah.
numbers.
I can't cast that.
More impressive.
Not ready yet. I can't do that yet. Not ready yet. That ability isn't ready. I'm out of range. I can't do that. That ability isn't ready yet. Not ready yet.
Alright, and again, connection problems.
That's still retro.
Continue.
Ready. Yeah. Not ready yet.
Alright, still a couple of Forge. Blade.
That ability isn't ready. I need to get closer. I can't do that yet. Not ready yet.
There we go.
That ability isn't ready. I can't cast that. I can't do that.
Then we need to wait until the big thing respawns.
That's still recharged. I can't cast that. That spell isn't ready yet. That's something first.
Wasn't clearly. Alright, here's the big thing. It doesn't really do anything, so get out of the pit and see if we can find at least the other things of how it actually even follows. We clearly can't bring that down by ourselves. Last one really requires more support. We do regain health when we walk away, so attack is not without use all they gain enough health. So there we can walk away. Try to not die. Right, good. Also, really amazing we have acro so much stuff. Go back and see if the thing is still damaged. Try to get rid of that thing in the meantime. There we go. Can't do him alone, but we can most probably try and get it here with the other. Force it here. Looking a bit better this time. more damage than this one is, so that is still working out from this position. So there could be also the other like legion of the Ebon hand or whatever. Yeah, so we getting faster lane from this encounter by luring it to the position where also the others are fighting. We get healed all the time. Right, frenzy. That looked very frenzied indeed. Alright, now we are ready to turn the quest in, so there we go. That was really confused. There we go. Well done, Death Knight. The remaining scores will be dealt with in short order and rebuilding process will begin anew. Alright, one last task. And now this is the quest that was especially mentioned in the instructions, that finishing this will provide the Proto-drake. Yeah, the big fight with the big thing is really a mess, because the engine doesn't support that kind of a thing very well. So we succeeded at getting rid of it, and we have the last quest before we actually get this done. Alright. Portal to the Stormwind City. Deliver the letter to King Varian Vryn of the Alliance. Right, so we go to Stormwind Keep. Should be this portal or... Actually, only that one worked for some reason. Then we need to go to the Stormwind Keep to think, so should be through the old town. You disgust me, thank you. Let's check the quest description, was it? Just like somewhat with the quest, but we are with a quest, but we are looking for the king himself, so kind of again a bit lacking description, so would imagine he would be in the Stormwind Keep. At least this is a bigger city. Alright, this should be towards Stormwind Keep through the old town. You can also fish from the canal, to remember, because I've done that for fun at times. Alright, and alright, so the keep is this way, yes. Let's see if yes, at least. The king is actually here, so this should finish the quest off.
Stormwind honors your service to the Alliance.
Yeah, there's the letter. Very good, and he's happy that we actually are against the Lich King. And having completed this quest, we should now have the normal. Should now have the mount on the normal World of Warcraft side. So let's switch to the webcam view, and having finished this event, we exit this version of the game and start the regular one and see if we got the mount. And we still apparently have an update on the regular side, so will be a moment. Alright, it's only something like, at least to start with, 300 megabytes, so shouldn't take very long. Alright, at least the progress bar now moves really fast, so this should be quite quick to solve. And as mentioned, like the big fight was kind of poorly designed in any case, because it had only a lot of mess you aggro and then you do a lot of damage when you move to the right position to also have the other Death Knights attacking the big thing, and it doesn't work very well for the engine, especially the classic version just tends to draw through it. So there we go, now we can start the regular version and see if we got the mount. And then more loading. Alright, you have an unopened item in your collection. Looks good. Let's capture the game. At least hopefully. Yes, there we go. Alright, and you have unopened items in your collection. Yes. And here we go. We indeed got the Frostbrood Proto Worm. Promotion, Wrath of the Lich King Classic, we indeed did. Alright, and let's see, we should be able to use this with this character also. Yes, there we go. So this was the mount we actually worked quite a bit to get. It's quite impressive looking undead dragon, so that was the kind of mini project, about 3 sessions to get this thing. So thank you for joining the mini mission to get that, and we'll also post a screenshot of it on Twitter tonight that we actually got it. And considering we apparently have only our good folks watching this time and have been having considerable connection issues, thank for watching, and we'll see in a bit less than a week, because we'll be traveling for work about a week, and most probably doing something streaming wise again on next Friday when I get back from southern Germany. So thank you for joining, and good night. See you in a bit less than a week once again. So hopefully lovely good night. And thank you once again.